Primo. Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지마 라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리록 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기계 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야호 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt, and it's Oubre in at the three, small forward. And for Golden State, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Santos in at the three. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
He drops it from range.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Pass to Santos. Now here's Butler on the wing. Curry. Back to Butler. Here's Santos. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. It doesn't go for him. Now Maxey. George outside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach Joe, going on to say we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires the three. He buries it from 3.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Santos. Outside Moody. This one for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Santos. Will it go? Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Sixers lead by 6. George outside. Here's Oubre. Hauled in by Curry.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. And then Embiid with the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Up top, Moody. Yet to see a basket. Here's Santos. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound, and Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Curry with it. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers lead by 8. For 3, George. Pure from three-point range. George has got 6.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Hits the trifecta. Santos has got his second basket of the game.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Justin Edwards, Quentin Grimes, Trendon Watford.
Here's Edwards, and they double up Edwards. Here's Barlow, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Curry, that's good.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Watford the pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. Kept alive. Warriors trail by 7. And a deep three from Curry. Three-pointer off the mark. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Watford the pass to Embiid. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Butler's shot is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Santos in at the 3. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Watford the pass to Barlow. From the high post, it's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're looking for a little bit more consistency this year.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Santos. Over Edwards. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Santos has got 8 points. Watford the pass to Embiid. Can't hit from the elbow. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in.
In for Philadelphia, number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Barlow. And here's Edwards. From outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Tex and Bonds because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Now here's Grimes to stop the drought. Philadelphia with another miss. Pass to Green, and that's going to be a travel. Watford's checked in for Philadelphia.
Now in the lineup for the 76ers, number 12, Trendon Watford.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Maxey passes to Barlow. Some solid defense from Butler.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Curry, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. And here's Maxey outside. Knocks down the long J. Maxey's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Maxey on the wing. Fires for three. The Warriors pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Curry, that's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Philadelphia moving it around. Watford tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
With how much Draymond moves in the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for Barlow. Oubre, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Watford.
2 minutes.
Here's Edgecombe. He has 6. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Santos. Give him 8 points now. The kick out. Curry shoots over Maxey. Curry's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Maxey. That three's off the mark. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 18-5 run. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the first half. Butler against George.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you championship-level defense every single night.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Drills it from deep. Curry's got 27.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
George against Butler. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Philadelphia with another miss. Curry with it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. Drumline. And thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at small forward. The three from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 30, and it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Back to you guys.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Staying cool under pressure. Curry meets some opposition inside, but just focuses on the task at hand.
For three, Maxey. Embiid. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Right side, Moody. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
Pass to Green. Here's Moody. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now George. Tipped.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Curry gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Some room here for George. The Sixers again can't hit. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. The three. Curry, no good. 76ers trail by 17. Here's Edgecombe. And he banks in the layup. Edgecombe's got 8 points.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Maxey against Curry. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Curry gets the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Moody, guarded closely. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Santos. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
76ers, Andre Drummond, Donald Barlow, Justin Edwards, Quentin Grimes.
1:19 left to play in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. And here's Curry for three. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Edwards. Back to Maxey. Here's Drummond. Green covering. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist from Maxey.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Santos good.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Maxey against Curry. And there it is for him. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Moody from outside. Another three for Golden State.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Butler outside. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 76ers trail by 14. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Santos can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for Philadelphia. Driving to the basket. Here's Watford. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Santos. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Watford the pass to Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for three.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The kick out, Curry. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Rebound by the 76ers. Inside, here's Barlow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Curry's got 41.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Watford with it. Now guarded by Curry. Watford gets the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Moody. Launches a three. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 44.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Outside Moody. Outside Curry. And here's Butler outside. And Watford pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Grimes. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots it up. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And the 76ers making a change here. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Maxey in for Watford. Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
In transition, here they come. George! Ooh, the three doesn't go.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Oubre with a steal. Here's George. And he slams it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Now Embiid. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
This is the three. 76ers trail by 8. Oubre jams it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? A minute 6 left in the fourth. Cash from downtown.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now Embiid. Shot's no good. And the Warriors with possession. Outside Porzingis. Embiid there for the rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Wide open. He got it.
Joel Embiid.
And here's Curry. takes a three. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.